Hey guys, it's me, Christy. I wanted to do a post just to let you guys know that I'm not dead. like, and I have not forgot about you guys. It's been a while, which is kind of weird for me because for a while you all were hearing from me almost every day, and so so yeah. I just wanted to kind of get on here and do a quick update and let you guys know how I'm doing and everything. But first, I wanted to congratulate Nashay. Congrats, girl. She got her BFP, and that's always really exciting. Um, so, guess that's a wonderful Christmas present. And I hope many of you out there are getting yours, or getting close to finding out if you are or not. Um, anyways, I got a little discouraged a few days ago because of the fact that um, I didn't know if I ovulated or not. I hadn't had my BBT to take because my wonderful dog had chewed up the thermometer. And so I was a little discouraged because I didn't have that to go off of. So pretty much the only two things that I had to go off of was CM and my OPKs. And my OPKs still did not look like they were dark enough, I guess. So I didn't feel like I got a positive OPK yet. And but I did start creating CM. So thank you for your prayers out there about that. It was probably the weirdest thing I've ever had to ask for prayer for. And it's probably the weirdest thing you guys had to pray for. so, but yeah, I'm very thankful. I did get some CM, quite a bit actually. Um, so, anyways, but I was still discouraged after, even though I was having that, I was still really discouraged because um, I had some of the symptoms, including I got the one where I start drinking a lot more because I get really thirsty. So I started having that, and so, anyways, I had that one, but I usually have a sharp cramping pain on my left side because I think I pretty much always ovulate from my left side. Um, so I didn't have that. I was getting really discouraged. Like, okay, maybe I'm not ovulating, which kind of bummed me out and everything. I usually have a 31-day cycle, and the past 2 months I've had a 29-day cycle. And my mom said that usually about every 7 years your cycle changes. So I guess that's probably what was going on. But I was getting really discouraged because it's cycle day 19 on a 29-day cycle. So I'm like, okay, why haven't I was like, why am I not ovulating and everything? Last night when I went to bed, I started having some cramping on my left side, and today I'm really having it. So I guess that means I'm now ovulating. I'm creating a lot more CM, like a lot. Um, so I guess I'm a little more at ease that at least I am ovulating. Do I think that this is going to be the month? No, I don't know. I just have this weird feeling that it's not. I mean, I'm still gonna keep trying and everything this month, but I just, I think I thought that it would be for a little while, and the reason I think I did was because I wanted it to be. Especially around Christmas time, you think, oh, that would be awesome, especially because you'll be around friends and family and you'll get to announce it, and, it would be great. But I just have a weird feeling that it's not. And I told my husband, and as I've mentioned before, every time I have a pregnancy test and it comes out negative, or I start my period, so I know it's negative, um, I get a little discouraged, but my husband is grumpy for the rest of the night because when he's really upset about something, he's grumpy and he's quiet. Um, and that's how he gets. So I always know, like, it really bothers him and everything. And so, yeah, when I told him that, he got a little grumpy, and I didn't think he wanted to hear that from me, you know. But I have this weird feeling that this is not going to be the month. Um, so, I don't know. But, so I've already started thinking about, okay, what am I going to do different for next month? I know if I'm not this month, I do go in and meet with my gynecologist, and she's also a fertility specialist. And so see what she recommends, because I've been doing everything she recommends, you know, taking the prenatal vitamins. I started doing my BBT, but I couldn't. It's not my fault though. And I did the OPKs. I did 2 a day. I let's see, what else did I do? You know, just checked myself and all that kind of stuff. So I've been doing everything that she had been saying for me to do. You hear my dog. And no results, kind of a thing. So if so, I go back in and I'm going to have a wonderful more new testing and all of that. I know a lot of times fertility specialists won't meet with you until at least it's been a year. But because she's my gynecologist, she kind of has known my background and everything. She said for insurance reasons and for other reasons, she's like, I'm willing to check you so that when a year comes and you still are not pregnant, we can have ruled things out so that we can then decide what we need to do next. So that's kind of why she's doing so much testing and everything. I'm a little worried that she'll want to put me on Clomid. I am ovulating, and usually they give you Clomid to make you ovulate. However, if it's a medical reason such as mine, they a lot of times will give you Clomid just so you will ovulate more, and a lot of times sooner. So, you know, she hasn't ruled that out, and I don't know, I'm a little weird. I don't think it's wrong to be on Clomid. I just am like, I don't know. I'm a little nervous about it. So, like I said, I'm having really, really bad cramping. It almost feels like Aunt Flo is here with a vengeance, but I know she's not. Um, so yeah. Sorry. Hey Toby. I did get some new books. So yeah, I went to Goodwill with a friend of mine, and she picked me up and said, hey, we're getting out of the house today, let's go do some things. So we went to Goodwill, and Goodwill has books for like 75 cents, and like no book is more than like $1. So yeah, couldn't beat that and everything. So I did get a few books. So I wanted to show you guys. This is one called In Vitro Fertilization, The Art of Making Babies, Assisted Reproductive Technology. I have not fully, like I said, it's really, really bad. And I get really, really bad cramps. I've been told that's endometriosis. So yeah. Anyways. I haven't ruled out in vitro, just because if a year passes and they say that's what we want to do, I do want to be educated on the thing. So once I start hearing her even mentioning the possibility of in vitro, that's when I'm going to start reading. So 75 cents for that. I was like, you know what? I can't beat that. This is another one. The Baby Solution, your essential resource for overcoming infertility. And it's got a bunch of different things that it says it talks about and everything. And one of them is even adoption. And my husband and I are going to adopt in a few years, 2 to 3 years. We're going to adopt a little girl from China. We've decided that we're going to do it. So, yeah, when I saw that it had something even on adoption, the fact that it is about infertility, Again, 75 cents, I couldn't beat it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get that. This one was 75 cents also. The classic 1000 baby names. I had to laugh because some of these in here, I've never heard anybody name this stuff before. And it says the classic baby names. I'm like, okay. But, and then there was some that I'm like, okay, that's, you know, a classic name and it's not even in there. So, I don't know. But it was 75 cents and, so I did get it and it was totally worth it because, the, the two little kids that, we kind of hang out with their parents and everything, so we always hang out with the kids too, Cassandra and Matthew, and they were having so much fun like looking up their names and their friends' names and see what it means and everything. So it was totally worth it because just seeing them get so excited and laughing and everything. So yeah, it was worth it. Got this one. It says From Here to Maternity, a guide for pregnant couples. Like I said, we're hoping to be pregnant, and it has a lot of really good things in there. Talks just all kinds of stuff. It even talks about like what each thing, you know, each appointment that you go in for, when you go in for, what exactly is going to go on, and all that kind of stuff. It has once the baby's here, you know, different things to help you adjust and all that. So it's a really good book. It's got some little like comic looking things in it, so that's always fun. Then hold on. This is the one I really liked. It's called Fertility and Conception. It is a golden book. So I thought that was really funny because I always think of the golden books as like those little kids books, and no, this time it was an adult's golden book. So this one I think is amazing. I really do. If you like the taking charge of your fertility, that's a really good one. But it's kind of lengthy and it kind of, I hate to say it, repeats itself a few times. And sometimes it's like, I don't know, I'm kind of having a hard time understanding this fully. This one's a little easier to read. It's also shorter, and it also talks about all that kind of stuff. It goes into, it's got pictures, so it's a picture book that makes it a little easy. So it's got all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I really liked it. I kind of recommend this one, and this is one I paid the most for, and it was $1. So, you know, can't beat that. So like $4 for some books. Yeah, I couldn't. I thought that was a great deal. So yeah, I got those, and I'm trying to think. This video is gonna have to be in 2 parts. I can already tell. So I'm not quite sure, but as I said, with this new month coming, I'm trying to think what things I really want to try. I've been considering the Ovulate thing. I know a lot of you guys did the little home sperm tests, which you have to pay for those, you know, and they're not as pricey as going into the doctor, but our insurance covers that, like every bit of it. So, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with just going into the doctor and doing it. So, I think we probably will have that done this month. I know Robert probably won't be looking forward to it, but I'm never even looking forward to the testing that they put me under. So, but I'm going to stop this and make part 2 before it, like, gets mad at me or something. So, see you in part 2.